What's going on, everybody? It's Nerdhour back again with Cory and Idriys.
You're doing it all wrong.
I know. You know what I was doing, though, right?
This is...
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today, we are playing Minecraft Hunger Games, and we...
Oh, wait, no, I did it wrong.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Awkward Industries here. Today, we are playing Minecraft Hunger Games, and what is that guy doing over there? Oh, he's... Okay, you're just gonna take from my chest. Okay, I don't want a weapon. Okay, da-da-da.
Okay, I can literally just act out a whole Minecraft episode without playing.
We were totally off sync. I was trying to do DJ Academics.
Oh.
What's going on? What's going on? It's going to do like a word, all right?
I misevaluated the situation at hand, and I really exposed myself for no reason. Let's move on.
Nerdhour, baby! It's just your two fine fellow buddies. Unity.
I like to call it the nerd and the felon, because that's what I always look like coming out of here. I look like I'm an uncle that just finished doing a bid. And not because I'm black. Just, you assume that. It's because I'm dressed.
Yes.
And because I'm black. But if you assume that offhand, fuck you.
We're back with episode 12 of the Nerdhour podcast. Last week we had Andre.
We're a tween.
We are a tween.
Mm-hmm.
We are officially a tween.
Next week, a teenager.
Yeah, with another guest coming up. I think I'm gonna see the guest tonight. I'm gonna bestow about him.
Pause. Say.
But yeah, we're back. Just us two. The twins.
Distance between our nuts.
Miss Andre already. Last week, pretty good podcast. Let me know. I mean, you guys ran it up. It's pretty fucking sick. I'm stoked to have podcast. I'm stoked to have guests on our pod.
You almost said, let us know in the comments when you remember that only one nigga talks in our comments section.
Shout out Mikey, bro.
So Mikey, you let us know.
Yeah.
Down in the comment section.
But yeah, next week we're gonna have a new homie on. It's gonna be sick. I'm loving the guest. Just the dynamic it brings between a new person, new ideas, new thoughts. It's a good time. But they're back. This is gonna be a good one. We're going review after review after review. Excuse me, rant into a review. We starting off hot. We're starting off crazy because I'm heated today. But actually, before we get into that, what?
No, go ahead.
How was your day?
I was gonna say I'm here too.
Yeah.
Wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is very first world problems. I had to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and take my Tesla to the service center.
This guy.
But I've been dealing with issues with my battery, and I forgot that I had made an appointment. So yesterday, I had gotten a phone call. It was a random number from Burbank. And, I don't want no bill collector or anything, any spam or whatever. So I always, I bang it. I make sure I don't pick up, and I don't want them thinking I'm welcome or I missed the call on accident. So I bang it. And they called back. And then I started thinking, Burbank. What's in Burbank? Disney. What does Disney own? Marvel.
Oh no way.
Marvel? Who in Marvel? Kevin Feige. And you hear all the cast say they get a mysterious call from Burbank. So I said, this is my time. This is all while the phone is ringing, by the way. I'm having this whole theory going on. This whole process of thought. And I said, Kevin, it's time. Miles, this is it. Even though I had said no audition, I even know nothing, but he's calling me.
He knew.
And I pick up and I say, hello? Hi, we're looking for Idriys. I had to play it off. This is his friend, because I still wasn't sure. This is his friend. Can I take a message? Yeah, this is just Tesla calling about his car. God damn it. What? Yes, we're calling about his car. So they're like, we had previously told him that his battery was good. yeah, we were wrong. We really need to bring this in either today or tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me go grab him. Can I call you back on this number? And so they were like, yeah, just call us back. And so I hung up, and I was like, damn. Now I have to come up with a whole fucking different voice. Like, I'm like, sure. So literally for like a second, I was sitting there, and I was like, maybe if I, hey, no, that don't work. Hey, no, that's still, it sounds the same, just like a different flavor. I even thought I was trying to be you. Hey, Hal, what's going on? And I was like, nah, I can't do that. And then I was just like, hello? Hi, this is his friend again. I know what the problems are. Just run it through with me, and I'll tell him. So we went through everything, and the guy's like, yeah, you know, you bring it in today or tomorrow as soon as possible so his battery doesn't die. He has to tow all this stuff. How much would this cost him? So I didn't tell him a cost estimate. It's warranty, so it wouldn't cost any. Well, I'm sure he would love that. I'm sure he would enjoy. Thank you. I will be sure to pass the message on. That's what happened. And I got off the phone feeling like a complete dumbass.
Holy shit, dude.
Because one, it wasn't Kevin Feige, and two, I just walked myself into something that made it more difficult than it should have been. So long story short, I am still not Spider-Man.
Bro, like, that's insane. Like a Burbank number? I'm glad that's what you knew too. I wish I was with
That's how any bill collectors can get my ass if they just call from Burbank, because I'm going to have to take the chance.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take the chance. Especially if I hang up and you call back, I'm like, oh, they really want me. Kevin's like, he's going to pick up. I might as well. Hey, this is your water bill?
God.
Like,
I wish I was there with you because if we saw the bird, I'm like, let's go! You got it!
With no reason. No auditions, no nothing. I'm thinking my audition was walking into fucking McDonald's or some shit. It was like, that was the secret audition.
Yeah.
He's like, we saw how you picked up that thing in CVS. Very Miles like. We want to recruit you.
Oh my God. Damn, only one could do it.
Like, the one time I used a urinal, it was like Kevin in the disguise next to me. I like how you pee, boy.
Stop. Or using the stall.
Yeah.
With like the crew being like watching you just like, yeah. He's the one.
Look, make sure you look how big is the room. That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, we go too far.
Well, actually, to diverge off of that, I wanted to talk about
what? Diverge off of what?
Sneaky in the bathroom, like hitting camera.
Okay, this isn't making it any better.
Well, it is. I wanted to talk about this with Andre last week. We just were in it. But have you heard of a show called Jury Duty? It's on.
I haven't watched it. You said it.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. Like for fans of Nathan For You type of thing. It's like,
did he produce it?
No. But so long story short, like it's literally a show about this normal guy. And I guess like I was told that like he was on a Craigslist ad like, hey, we want to make a documentary about like the life of a juror who goes to jury duty. Mm-hmm. But little did he know like the whole thing. I mean, you find out in the first like 5 minutes. Like, and they talk about it. It's all fake, all actors. The only person who's not an actor is this guy. And you see how it plays out. 8 episodes, 25, 30 minutes. I finished in one sitting. I'm rewatching it with my partner right now. Like, dude, it's so good. Dude.
I have to watch it. I remember seeing an article saying someone had to be replaced because they were too recognizable.
No one was replaced, but they do have a big actor in it.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, they had to do something with him where it was like it, or I think a girl on the someone, I don't know something, but a girl he was really close to like recognizing it.
Yeah, so like at the end, the last episode, they kind of like it's about like how they pulled it off and like the intricacies of like if the main guy who didn't know, like they were like have to be like if he acts a certain way with this actor, they have to pivot, you know, because it's like it's all like life, you know, and it's so good, dude. It's very heartfelt too. Like,
so if you like that,
yeah,
on Netflix, there's it's just one long thing. Pause. It's crazy. But it's called The Push.
Okay.
Where it's a social experiment where they try to see if they can convince someone to push someone off the roof of a building.
Whoa.
So they take this guy through this whole thing. Of course, it doesn't start on a roof. It starts as like an event. And they just have him keep doing things that just keep gradually getting worse and worse.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And to see if by the end of it, they can have him convince him to push someone off the building.
Convince the guy to push someone off the building?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Of course, it's staged.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So.
That's exactly Jury Duty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you watch Jury Duty, I'll watch The Push. Mm-hmm. Come back, loop around. Because it's social experiment, Jury Duty, like same vibe. Mm-hmm. Like crazy things happen. And it's so good, dude. It's so good. Yeah.
It's on
Amazon Prime. Kind of goated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. All right, enough good talk.
What did that have to do with surveillance in the bathroom?
Because they were like surveillancing him in like in the courthouse. And they were like,
did they watch him in the bathroom?
No.
Your segue, man.
It just reminded me of it. Like Kevin Feige in the bathroom stall being like,
oh, yeah.
You know?
The Kev robot?
Yes. Yeah.
What was it called? What was it called? I don't even know.
Yeah, it was supposed to, yeah, the little hanger.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of Kevin, speaking of Marvel, let's
the floor is yours.
Kevin, I love you. I love Marvel. But I just don't know, as of now, after this show, I don't know if I could trust you anymore. In Feige we trust, it's now. In Feige, I doubt.
Wow. Not even in Feige, I sometimes.
No. Because you have taken me, Cory Chouse, for granted. You have taken my eagerness and like, what's the word? You used me. And we ranked these shows, right?
Yeah. And
we ranked these shows.
We thought it would be
top 5.
Top 5.
Yes. I have my list right here. I'm just going to re-rank the shows for the cast, for you.
Okay.
For you, Feige. It still goes WandaVision, Loki, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, What If. We still put What If in the shows, even though it's animated. Okay. What If?
I mean, X-Men 97 gonna be ranked.
True. What If? Top 5. Hawkeye, Falcon, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion.
Last.
Secret Invasion is now my least favorite show that they have done. The worst show that they have done.
Wow.
I would rather watch She-Hulk with the 3-4 episodes of decentness than this show. This show, oh my God. Last week I am 10% away from calling the show dog shit. It's dog shit. Just the sheer because of 6 episodes, starting off with hour and hour, finale. Once I saw the 38-minute runtime, I was like, it's over. The way that they wrapped it up, it made me sad.
I only saw clips on Twitter. I didn't watch the series, but I know what happens, yeah.
Let's talk about, do you know the budget for the show?
I had to assume maybe like 200.
$200+ million for the show.
Samuel Jackson, Emilia Clarke,
Don Cheadle, Ben King, yep.
All that special effects.
Yep. Which all the special effects was used for the last 5-minute fight of the finale.
Yeah.
Where was this $200 million? Where? Just
according to you, not in the writing.
Not in the writing. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I mean, I can't believe that they squandered the Secret Invasion title.
Squandered.
Squandered.
Squandered is wild. Squandered?
Squandered.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Destroyed.
Wow.
Minimalized. The Secret Invasion storyline that was in the comics. I've been saying, and I'm more than saying enough, this should have been a whole saga in itself. This should have been what Phase 4 was about. You know, it took the finale. It took the last. So I called Idriys as soon as this shit ended, and I was like, this is dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
was crying on the phone.
I was at the point of weeping when I found out there was no post-credit scene.
I was in the middle of some shit. I said, all right, bro. I'm trying to sleep, bro.
Like, no post-credit scene. Oh, and it took the last 5 minutes of this show to be Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like, finally, it's like people are paranoid and don't care.
I mean, they had the first episode with I keep forgetting his name. The guy who played, he was in Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah. What's his name? Is it Jamie? He looks like a Jamie.
No,
He looks like an Oliver.
He does look like an Oliver. Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yes, it is a Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman, who played what did he play? Why does it?
Frodo?
He didn't. Did he play Frodo?
I think no, he didn't play Frodo. Did he play Frodo?
I don't think he played Frodo. Why isn't he showing his name?
Oh, Ross?
Everett Ross. No, that's Harrison Ford now.
Fuck, what's his name in this shit? We are non-nerdy nerdies.
Martin Freeman Marvel. Oh, it is Everett Ross.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
It is Everett Ross. Wait, then who's
General Ross?
Oh, I guess there's two Ross. Yeah, Everett Ross. Okay, well, Everett Ross, in the beginning, like, they kind of, like, had, like, he turned into a scroll, which we, like, dude, Everett Ross, he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like,
a lot.
He's seen a lot. And, yeah, it was, like, a review. He revealed he was a scroll, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of, like, feel like, oh, who is a scroll? You know what I'm saying? And, like, there was rumors that there was going to be more than one scroll, and no, it was only Rhodey, right? It was only Rhodey, and all I'm going to say is, like, we've been known that for quite some time now. So already going to the show, knowing Rhodey is a scroll, and how they played it out, and how they diverged from things, was, like, how is this Secret Invasion? That's my thing. How is this Secret Invasion?
Oh.
Like, I mean, I'm looking at my notes right now. Like, I mean, back into it. It was most like Secret Invasion towards the end, and especially with the president's speech, who's yet to be General Ross's Red Hulk, pair by hair. So the way that his speech played out at the end, it was very scary. He basically was like, we're going to kill every scroll, and like very like agenda-y. And then you see through news clips that like they're just gunning down anyone who they think is a scroll, and from like people who are scrolls, bang bang, okay, he's a scroll, but also bang bang, that was a normal person he just killed. You know, like the paranoia in the world, which I do feel like is going to, which I thought this was going to set up Marvels like some way in a post-credit scene, but no, I think this more sets up into Captain America 4: Brave New World with the aspect of paranoia, right? With now in why Brave New World, they have to be like, all the worlds are like, we need super soldiers, we need a general, we need a president, as to why he probably takes a serum and turns into Red Hulk, being like, oh, I'm someone that can like save us, I have powers myself from the Skrull threat. But also through leaks and rumors of how they are going Tiamat, the Eternal that's coming out of the water, they're gonna go mine it for resources to fight back against the Skrulls. Which I do feel like, you know, that's a good setup, right? Sure, but like in the last like 5 minutes, also they teased, which I had to rewatch, and I didn't get the headiness of it all. Was going through there was a scene right before it ends where Emilia Clarke's character Gaia is now working for the lady version, UK lady version of Samuel L. Jackson. And now working for her now. She is played by Olivia Colman, Sonya Fallsworth, right? Olivia Colman. Gaia is now working for Olivia Colman and showing they go to this secret lab and you see hundreds of people in the thing that they switch their bodies with, and they're like, oh, there's way more people that were Skrulls that we don't know about. Which the heaviness that didn't hit me at all, that didn't weigh in. That's that was a big review. There's hundreds of people. Okay,
So you're thinking they should have just called this show Nick Fury and then called something else Secret Invasion?
Yeah, sure. This show shouldn't even happen. This show should not even have happened. It's so crazy. Dude, I totally forgot. Dude, we're getting the Marvels in November. We're getting Loki in October. And then we're getting Echo at the end of the year. I forgot we're getting Loki, dude. I'm stoked for Loki too, but now I'm not.
I don't know. I think I trust Loki.
True, because it is my second favorite Marvel show. I love Tom Hiddleston.
I don't think they have the same writers as the first season.
Really?
I don't think they do, but I don't know. I trust Loki is strong enough of a concept in its own. You know what I just thought about right now? I hope Loki isn't similar to Deadpool. Because isn't Loki going around to his other variations and shit like that too?
Exactly. I mean, there's a rumor right now.
Fixing what he did with the TV. So
that's funny that you bring that up, because there's a rumor right now. When were we talking about that Reddit Deadpool leak? A lot of it's not true, supposedly.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of it. There's some sparse of truth, so maybe they made it up big, sprinkled some truth in, so Feige wouldn't, But a lot of it, some truth, but the bigger stuff, Wanda isn't going to be in it, right? But they are saying, even I think My Time or someone, a leaker, was the villain is someone we've seen in the MCU, but we don't know. What if Loki is the villain?
We just don't know who it is?
Yeah, we just don't know who it is. But it's someone we've seen in the Marvel, we've seen it in the MCU before, but what if Loki is the villain,
I don't think, because they're on this redemption arc with Loki, I don't think they're going to make him a villain.
But not a villain, but he's the one that to clean up everything, Or Sylvie. But if it was Sylvie, I would be kind of pissed. Because Sylvie is already, the rumor is she's the villain of Loki season 2. Yeah. We don't know how that plays out, but just because the TVA's in it and everything,
Or it's just Miss Minutes.
Or it's just Miss Minutes. She walks out.
I think it could just be Miss Minutes as a villain.
More gripes. I mean, dude, okay.
Miss Minutes, spine ass. I'm sorry. What?
Super Skrull. Gaia now is the most powerful.
That is insane that they just willingly just made someone that is way more powerful than everyone in the MCU.
Everyone.
And
Feige's been saying that Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Brie Larson, is the most powerful person in the MCU. Just gave Gaia the power.
And a bunch of others.
Dude, it goes from she has Ebony Maw's power from Thanos. She has Thanos. She has Captain America. She has the Hulk. She has Groot. She has the Rocky guy. She has an ice frost power. Dude, and they had an opportunity where she had a frost giant ice spear and couldn't give a fire spear, a little nope. Dude, I lost my mind. I thought about it. I should have put a picture up. There was a picture. It happened in the show. It's of Amelia Hart turning her arm into Drax and then flexing. It looks so funny because the proportions.
It's Amelia Hart, Amelia
Earhart. Holy shit,
Amelia Earhart and Secret Invasion.
Amelia Clark. Amelia Clark. Like, because of the proportion of Drax's arm, and she's like so dainty and tiny. It looked like in Deadpool. Do you remember in the first
Yeah,
one
when it was regrowing.
dude, and he had baby leg? It literally looked like that. She had a baby Drax arm being like, hey, and like runs, you know?
That's where the money went.
Yes. I mean, it looked cool, but like, and also this is like a gripe that everyone else is saying that I'll bring up, being like, how did they so quickly learn to use all these powers?
Yeah.
Like, immediately, just like knew how to use like Ebony Maw's like fucking like, you know, mind control stuff.
She didn't even know them niggas.
Exactly. Exactly.
You didn't even know them.
Like, she is now the most OP person in the Marvel Universe.
But is that a point of a scroll to be able to assimilate without knowing them? Like, being able to take on people's mannerisms and shit?
I don't know. Not really, because all a Super Scroll is the Fantastic Four powers.
Yeah.
And like you can make that assumption because they fought the Fantastic Four for a bit, you know, so that they get their powers and they know how to use them because they fought the Fantastic Four. She's never met any of these motherfuckers,
and she just know how they shit work. She know how to play the game,
bro. Like
that's ooh, that's not good. Hopefully it survives. Let me check mine. Mine is good. You on life support.
that's what we do.
I think just keep going.
What?
That's the only thing we can do.
I'm scared.
I hope it survives.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Our mic has turned red.
Yeah, his mic is in the ICU right now.
Bro.
Hey, bro, keep going.
Okay. But okay, let's talk about, you know, the cast, right? Samuel Jackson played Samuel Jackson.
As he always does.
Don Cheadle was try to be like, oh, I wasn't a Skrull. Don Cheadle was fine. Amelia Clark, she will always be Daenerys.
Yes.
She will always be Daenerys, and that was her peak role.
Mm-hmm.
She did fine.
I don't want to say peak, but it was her most popular.
But what else has she done that's good?
Pull up her filmography.
Dude. Amelia Clark guy.
She got
Game of Thrones, Secret, Terminator Genesis, dog shit.
Yeah, Terminator Genesis, right there.
Me Before You. She was in Solo, a Star Wars.
She was in Solo.
But like, dude. Daenerys Targaryen? Was she a Targaryen?
Yeah, she's Targaryen.
Her best role. Period.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No. But I do know that she's the Dragon Queen. I do know her titties were out, and
I mean,
she was great in it.
stuff was out.
A lot of stuff was out.
Game of Thrones is Game of Thrones. Huh?
Exactly.
Game of Thrones gonna deliver.
I mean, my two favorite people in this were Ben Mendelsohn as Talos. He did great, you know, and rest in peace, Talos.
Yeah.
He died for nothing.
Who is Ben Kingsley? I've been calling him Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley is the Mandarin.
Oh.
The white, you know, the Mandarin, the fake Mandarin.
Yeah. Oh, I've been calling him Ben Kingsley. He's Ben what?
Ben Mendelsohn.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kingsley Ben Adir. He played.
This is too many Ben Kingsley.
Yeah. He played Gravik, and honestly, as he was Gravik the villain, he was very good. He was very, very good. He killed it. He was also in, which we're going to talk about right after this, he was also in Barbie, which is pretty funny. He was in Barbie, playing Ken. But it was so mid. It was all so mid. And the way this show ended, it ended with Samuel Jackson making out with a Skrull, his wife. He was like, I love you the way you are. And she turned into a Skrull, and she had like sharp ass like shark teeth, and literally 2 minutes shot them like.
You're lucky that's where it ended. You could have went.
Bro, and now we know, bro. Nick Fury won bang Skrull cheeks. They're banging Skrull cheeks at the Saber Station right now.
Ourselves, the same anatomy.
Yes.
Who gonna stop you?
The teeth kind of scared me though, bro.
See, you ain't get ahead for shit. Like you are not.
Like,
don't come near me with none of that. That'd be like putting a pencil in a pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
Don't come near me with them shits.
Yeah, bro. The teeth.
Only like she could retract them.
Retract
like
them. Gummy. Yeah. That's the only way.
Might be fire.
Might be fire, but
Vaughn's disliking this video. Right?
Vaughn's just like, oh.
He's like, back to the ignorant shit I see. Dislike. You're good.
Okay.
So, they said it, what?
It's blinking now.
It's been blinking.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
So, they said it was Kevin's idea that was like, all the powers in the MCU is up for grabs.
Really?
Yeah, I sent that article or whatever. I think one of the writers was like, that was Kevin's contribution to one of Kevin's contributions to the show was like, he was like, for the Super Scroll, all the powers are up for grabs. And so they made a Super Scroll.
That's what you thought about in your...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snitch on you, Kevin. He about to get in your ass.
In that retreat that you guys went on, that recoup retreat, in freaking Maui, that you got all you and your goons. You came up with that, Kevin? Oh my god, Kevin. Okay, so here's my thing. When Kevin, this is all for me. This is Idriys for Miles, but when we are on the set and I do get a chance to speak with you, I'm just gonna ask, what have you been thinking? Lay on my man, bro. You don't know what he deal with on a day-to-day basis. You don't know what Senator Feige. You don't know what the mind behind the madness. You don't know none of that. You will lay off my mans, bro. He came up. I'll kick your ass. Stop talking about my man's cause. Stop talking about my man. Kevin, even when I see you, I'm going to be like, you are the greatest producer of all time. You are my go. You better kiss his feet. I will. But then I'll also... This man's made your whole fucking childhood. Without this man, you wouldn't have shit. But also, you want to have a job, you want to have a family, you want to have a fucking credit score, you want to have shit. You better take his shoes off and suck his toes. But also, and make me Merle. Yes. But, dog, Kevin, I understand that after this year, we will get into the new mindset of what you've been thinking. But what was going into this?
Choose your words carefully.
That's all I'm saying. Because, dog, do you remember in 2019 when all this was announced? When Moon Knight was announced, when fucking Secret Invasion, when She-Hulk, I think that would be very cool. Yeah, let's go She-Hulk, And now I'm at the point of we don't need Disney Plus or make Disney Plus shows an event in itself.
I mean, but that's special presentations.
Which they're not even doing.
Yeah, they don't.
But make these shows because, honestly, I send my ticket back. Kevin, I know it's not entirely your fault. It's your overlord's fault. It's Disney's fault.
Bob Iger?
It's Bob Iger's fault. Bob Iger kind of screwed his reputation with the comments he made about the WGA and SAG strike.
Yeah, we thought Bob was cool.
We thought Bob was the best.
Yeah, and Bob is, for what is the rumors circling, it's like, damn, Bob, like, doing us like that?
Exactly. I will give you some flack. The whole Disney Plus stuff, it is Disney. It's Disney being corporate,
Mm-hmm.
They have to let the creatives do their thing. Because now they're just churning out
They ain't even selling toys off this shit.
Exactly.
Like, this ain't even like commercials for merchandise or nothing. Unless they are. Are they selling toys based off the show?
I'd be running in Target. I'm not seeing a lot of Secret right now.
You just spend time in the toy section?
I do. Every time I go to Target, I go to the toy section to relive some childhood memories. I've been seeing a lot of Fortnite toys, a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hey, bro, I better not see that big white dude with the beard catching you in the Target.
Oh, my God. No. No, absolutely not.
talking about we can either talk here or outside. Whichever is more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm very sad. I'm very disappointed. My expectations are here now for everything that comes for the rest of this year. I used to be like, at least Loki's coming out. I can't, even the Marvels, like I'm always like, at least we have this. I can't even be at that level anymore. It's Loki's coming out. I'm going to take it for what it is, a Disney Plus show. Marvel for what it is. Echo, I already have no faith because they're dropping everything there at once. There's lots of leaks coming out. I think it's going to be mid.
And so, how is your relationship with your mother?
We're great.
Everything okay at home?
Yes.
Any childhood trauma?
All the trauma in the world. We'll have another podcast about that where we just spew about our trauma. I got daddy issues. He's the one with mommy issues.
We got issues. If issues appeared out of my hands. But just making sure everything's okay and that you're not projecting onto Kevin.
No.
Like I don't know, something happened at home to make you come on here and you're just projecting anger because you're gonna lay on my fucking mans.
All right. That's all I gotta say about Secret Invasion, the finale.
Now tell him you love him.
Kevin, I respect it.
Wait till these cameras turn off. Keep going.
Let's talk about something good. Let's talk about some good shit.
We are talking about something good.
This was not good. Let's talk about, I was surprised.
I have not seen it yet.
You didn't see it now in the bootleg version?
Nope.
Okay.
Bootleg version. I can only imagine who stars in the bootleg version. Fucking Caitlyn Jenner or some shit.
Yeah. Barbie. I watched Barbie. I watched both. I had my Barbenheimer moment. Sorry, I'm like anxious about this. Okay, hope they were good. Barbie was very good. Barbie was very good. I gave it 4.5 on my Letterboxd review. Greta Gerwig.
Y'all motherfuckers in Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Y'all act like that Letterboxd rating actually means the world.
You real cinephiles, motherfuckers.
It's like if you don't do your rating on Letterboxd.
Did you even watch it?
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you actually even like it if you didn't give it 4 or 5 stars on Letterboxd?
Yeah.
What the fuck, yo?
Hey, Letterboxd a new wave, but Greta Gerwig killed it. Greta Gerwig did her thing with this one.
And she did it looking fine as hell.
Yes.
Beautiful white woman.
Beautiful. Fine milk. People going into this movie expecting a Barbie movie were quite let down. I've heard an array of things, but majority of people enjoyed it, really liked it. If I was a woman, even me right now, looking through the female gaze, this would be, if I was a woman, would be like the best film, one of my favorite films of all time.
This is just saying you say that still as a man and not having any experience as a woman, but here's a man speaking for women again.
Stop. But genuinely, like, I went to go watch it with all females, and I looked down and they were crying, but it's not even like a sad cry because I was like waiting for, it was like more of like a empowerment cry and like a very like, wow, like they get like
it was more like war cries.
Yes. I mean, America Ferrera had a monologue, a very war cry, a very good monologue.
I love America Ferrera.
Yeah,
she watch Ugly Betty?
No.
Ugly Betty's a really good show.
I heard. Yes. She had a very beautiful monologue that like had people crying. It was a very, once again, this would be one of my favorite films of all time if I was a woman. I objectively, as a man, it was
but because I'm a man, it's not. Because I'm a man, it is not.
I mean, because I didn't cry, but I understood and I respected everything that it was trying to say.
I think The Notebook's still up there for women.
No, I mean that and probably this movie, dude. That in this movie, genuinely, like it was
Weren't
very.
Ryan Gosling in the Notebook too? Or who was in the Notebook?
The Notebook?
Yeah.
Which one was the Notebook? I always get that.
I never watched the Notebook.
I always get the Notebook and Brokeback Mountain confused.
Those are two really different movies.
I always get.
Those are two really different movies.
I was like, which one is the one with the gay cowboys?
Two really different movies.
I always get the Notebook and Brokeback Mountain.
The Notebook has Rachel, or it's not Rachel McAdams, it's Amy Adams. Either Amy Adams or Rachel McAdams. And
It is with Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. And James Marsden.
so Ryan Gosling just knows the movies that just gonna make women seem moist.
Moist. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy word.
I mean, which one was worse, moist or wet?
And moist. Moist is way worse.
But I feel like wet is more explicit because that's actually what you say when it. So it's like you just say you make the seat moist.
Okay.
So Ryan just knows how to make the seat moist.
I just still don't like it. Maybe the human moist. But I mean,
Spongy.
I mean the men actors. I mean, like off rib, like Margot Robbie. Actually, no, we'll get to that because I actually have an interesting take. But Ryan Gosling killed it. Simu killed it. Will Ferrell, hilarious. America Ferrera killed it, right? Margot killed it, but I for some reason feel like in a way she didn't have a lot of lines.
Margot?
Yeah, like she was in it. She was the main character, but she didn't have like a lot to say. Like the most impactful moment was America Ferrera's monologue. They didn't give that, I mean, there wasn't a good, like, fourth wall breaking. Huh? No.
Okay.
There's a fourth wall breaking moment. There's a narrator, freaking Helen Mirren, iconic, was the narrator. And there was, like, a fourth wall breaking moment.
That's Tim Burton's wife?
No. What? Is that Tim Burton? Is Helen Mirren married to Tim Burton?
I know Helen is married to Tim Burton.
What? Helen Mirren.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she was in
her.
Yeah, her. She was the narrator, which she comes in like in the beginning and like
thinking of Helen Bowen Carter or something.
Interesting.
She played in the Alice in Wonderland live action.
Yes. But she there was like a fourth wall breaking moment because she was a narrator where she chirped something at Margot Robbie, which was very funny, but it was a real chirp, right? Like. Anyways, like I feel like, she was just she was the main character, but she just didn't have, from what I remember like a lot of other characters and it was just Margot as the face, but she did very good. But yeah, once again, America Ferrera had like the monologue of the movie.
So you're saying, the woman movie made by a woman could have did better servicing the main woman in the woman movie?
Yes.
As a man?
Yes.
As a man, you're saying that the woman who made the woman movie could have did better with her woman main character as a man? Are you saying that?
Yes, but with that chirp, they were very aware of casting Margot Robbie. It's very self-aware, very meta, But yeah.
What else you got to say about this woman movie made by a woman starring a woman as a man? As a man, you gotta say that sounded wrong.
Just to end it real quick, if you're expecting to watch this movie as it's a Barbie movie, Barbie in Dreamland, Pink World, it's not that movie. It takes a turn. There is a twist, and it's it talks about the realization of what women have to go through. It makes you think.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
What did you learn that women have to go through?
It's a lot, especially with.
Don't say a lot. Say
I can't. You want me to read America Ferrera's dialogue?
Oh, it's spoiled. Okay.
Yeah, like she breaks it down about like literally what women go through is the synopsis.
Tell me how a period works, nigga.
Stop, bro.
So you learn so much.
Well, there is a vagina moment. That's all I'll say.
The whole movie's a vagina moment.
No, there is a vagina moment that comes. Anyways, but
it's a mound.
There's that joke, but there is also like a vagina joke. Just watch it.
Okay.
You'll watch it. Oh, Issa Rae also killed it. She was as President Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're going in, just go in just go in with an open mind. That's what I'll tell you. Go even if you're a man or a woman, because you got a friend
Or in between.
all my non-binary folk. I'm not non-binary, but you had a friend that didn't like it, right? You know,
she hated that shit.
she hated it, right? But just go in with an open mind and
I don't trust her judgment on a lot of cinema. So take that with a grain of salt.
Go watch it. Also go watch it. Another movie you should watch. Not saying it's better, but it's very good. Fuck.
Damn, nigga.
Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, Oppie.
I love that they call him Oppie in the movie.
Oh, but I already said my thoughts.
No, but now we can talk about it. I was so because I have like a few questions. I gotta bring this up closer, real quick. Damn, that shit was good.
Yeah, the cinema.
Damn, that shit was good.
That was, man, Christopher Nolan. That white boy did it again.
He did, dude. He did do it again. He shot beautifully, you know. No CGI at all in this movie. No, which isn't that an interesting flex nowadays? Because back then they were like
practical. No, just practical effects.
Yes, but like at one point they were like, there's like CG. We had like so many effects in this movie, flex. But now, you know, for this, it's like we use no CGI, practical flex.
Really don't make a difference. But I guess it's cool to know.
It is. Yeah.
I would have assumed it was CGI anyway.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, like it's not like I saw it and I was like, that look real.
Yeah. That's some real water right there. You know? I mean, there was a whole thing. It's like, oh, did you really make a bomb? You know, but like even when they dropped the bomb, like I expected like kind of more, you know, which they couldn't use CGI for, but did it because like, dude, you know the iconic image of the mushroom cloud, you know, of the mushroom
from Hiroshima.
Sure, yeah, that.
But sure.
But there's an iconic of the mushroom. Like they didn't even really do that, you know.
Yeah.
Which they could have done it more with the effects of CGI, but it's minor things. But I really, dude, like it was incredible.
Are you saying they should have used CGI?
Easy, they could have, yeah. To like, even like to show like the severity of the bomb, you know, like maybe shots of Hiroshima, you know, but we didn't see like the effect.
Was like that's what I brought up last time was like they didn't include any shots of like any bomb recreation of like of any actual genocide of anybody.
Exactly, which they could have used because there is like footage now of those moments.
I think that would make the movie 10 times. I think that would take away from everything in the movie. If you included actual footage from Hiroshima of the bomb, that will completely undermine the movie completely. That's all you're gonna walk out thinking about.
Okay, that's true. You know what I couldn't stop thinking about?
Miss Florence Pugh. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, we got Florence titties.
That's all he was waiting for.
Yeah.
And me, I'm not a titties guy. I don't care. You show them on screen, unless it's like, oh, those are some pretty ass titties. Those are some titties need to be sucked on. Not saying Florence don't have pretty ass titties. Look, I'm saying it's just...
Vaughn's like,
just like ignorance.
Okay, I just had to get that out. So I was having a little talk with a friend.
I'm an ass guy. Pause. Look, man, look. If a girl got a fat ass, not even fat, just a nice. Look, man, I'm trying to really explain to y'all where I'm coming from. And I've lost my point. But I had to text him that, you know, Florence, whatever, she did her thing.
She did her thing.
And that's because he's more interested than I.
Which is respectable.
But I like titties, so, you know, I don't have a problem with titties.
I like titties.
Not that I love titties, not that I don't have a problem. That makes it sound passive. I love titties and ass and
all right, can we talk about what I was talking about last night?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I just had to clear up a lot of things.
We know. It's okay. I know you, bro. I know you. I was talking about this with the.
But they don't know.
Well, now they know. We all know. We love women. We get women.
We get hoes.
Do you think this would have a good at-home viewing?
I brought this up multiple times. I do not know. I do think it's a theatrical film that you see in theaters.
I initially thought that as well, but thinking about it,
It'd be cool at home.
I think it would be cool at home. I need my only gripe. I need subtitles, and I feel like I realized that with a lot of Nolan's movie. I need subtitles, so I do think an at-home viewing would be not as good, but good.
I didn't think that.
I need subtitles, especially with fucking Albert Einstein. His, I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Like I was like, what? Like I was like, what?
Idiot feels NC square.
Yeah, dude, straight up. I think it would be a good, not like it was loud, bro. When IMAX, it was loud, maybe a little bit too loud, I do think it would be. I will not watch it in theaters again, but I will give it another shot on streaming one more time at home with subtitles.
I don't know if I'd want to watch it at home. Because after that experience in the theater, it's like, again, Endgame effect.
Yeah.
It's like, who wanted to watch Endgame at home except for the diehard?
That's true.
That shit was good in theaters. You wanted to feel everybody's energy around you, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Maybe with your girl and be like, let's watch a movie about a bomb. But she going to be like, I want to watch a movie about a bomb. And you going to be like, but girl, it's good. It's Christopher Nolan. Christopher, who? I don't know no Chris except for Chris Brown.
It's also thinking, like, growing off that riff, it's not even about a bomb. It's about
a man making a bomb.
It's about Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a biopic about
But
him.
it's not, because it doesn't go over the span of his whole life. It's just him making this.
That's true. But it's also so, I liked about how, like, dude, like, not saying it's anticlimactic, but, like, I mean, it does kind of span his life, like, a little bit when he was college, and then the very end, but, like, the dropping of the bomb itself was very, like, not, it just happened, it wasn't like a focal point, which is like,
we were expecting to, again, see the whole simulation of whatever, and yeah, they brushed over that because they're not going to do that.
Because it's about him.
Yeah.
Which I did enjoy. I'm gonna ask you, because I'm an idiot, right? The black and white, the black into color, the objective and subjective. Explain that to me, because I don't know. Nobody did that shit.
I mean, objective. If I'm correct, objective is it's like the stuff that did happen.
So the black and white, all the RDJ stuff, all of is what did happen, and the color is subjective, so is our interpretation.
It's like obviously conversations that's had behind closed doors, they don't know verbatim or
gotcha.
Like that. So it's like I don't know if they knew verbatim the objective stuff, which I know the verbatim stuff in the courtroom, obviously, because it's court. It's like there's probably transcripts and shit. There's probably some sort of recording or whatever, maybe what's his name, Han Solo's character,
Aaron Alderich.
Yeah, maybe his character, there's some
Alden Alderich. Yeah,
maybe there's some recording of those conversations.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
okay, so not saying that the color stuff didn't happen, but it was just like subjective, it's all a movie, like it's gonna be like, okay, I gotcha. Did you like? It was fine. I thought it was fine. I thought it wasn't jarring.
The black and white is
back into the
again. I don't know if it was necessary, but it's cool for cinematic or dramaturgically.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
but was it necessary? Arguable.
Okay, let's get into.
Also, it really quick, I guess time jumping, it makes sense because that happened again, that all the court stuff was happening later.
Oh, and the whole movie was like out of order too. Yeah.
So I guess it helps you, it's like this is happening later.
Yeah.
as well as this is objective or whatever. So.
Also, I don't think that it being out of order in different points in time wasn't that confusing.
No, it wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. Because I thought I was like, it was easy to figure out. It was mainly his hair, right? You know, it was mainly his hair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this fucking cast, bro.
Look at all them white people. that is white. It is snowing.
Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry, slight interruption. But dude, from Jack Quaid, I forgot Alex Wolff was in this. Is he on here? Alex Wolff? He's not on here.
But he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Josh Peck, Matt Damon did great. He was one of my favorite characters, right? Mr. Polka Dot Man himself, Dusmachian, the Snitch. I love this guy as an Snitch. This guy's in. I love his.
He's in a movie. It's him, Shia LaBeouf, and Tom Hardy. Called I forget what it's called, but that's a really good movie. They play brothers.
Nice. Alden Ehrenreich from Game of Thrones. He was also a very good character
In Game of Thrones.
Is he not in Game of Thrones?
Alden?
Yeah.
When was he in Game of Thrones?
Alden Ehrenreich?
He wasn't in Game of Thrones.
Dude, yes he is.
No, you're thinking of the guy from Eternals.
Wait, then who's Alden Ehrenreich? Oh, this is Han Solo.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm like, what?
Oh.
That they favor though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, see? Benny Safdie, bro. I didn't know that was here until after. I was like, holy shit, but I remember he got casted.
Yeah.
He was good.
He did really good.
This guy, I forgot his name, but he was really good too as the other scientist. He was in the Black Mirror episode with Aaron
Rami Malek with his 2 minutes of talking.
But he did, I get it now, his role. Very pivotal role.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very small.
Very small, right? Who else was in here?
Jack
Quaid.
Oh, he's in the same movie I was talking about with him.
Dane DeHaan.
Yeah, he was in the same movie with
They're not on here, but the guy from Roger Rules, Dario Yuppie Kid, the brother, Roger.
That played Roger?
Yeah, he was in this. He's not on here though.
When?
He was brick. Like
he used to be in a show called Numbers.
Who?
This guy.
Okay, yeah.
That was like his big thing. And I think Seth Rogen.
Devin Bostick.
I think Seth Rogen exposed him, like, with not trying to expose him. But he was like, oh, one of my friends, he used to be on this big show. And then all of a sudden, like, he couldn't get work for years. But now he's about to be in Christopher Nolan in the biggest role of his career or whatever. I think it's this guy. But he did really good. It's really good.
Can I bring this up? I can bring this up.
Yo.
Okay, well, it's him.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the Roger. And then the guy from Sky High. Also, he's in this. I don't think he's on here, though. The kid from Sky High. You know where Sky High?
I mean, people.
So many random people are in this fucking movie.
Another thing, real quick. One other thing I learned about Robert J. Oppenheimer. That's his name?
Yeah.
Robert J. Oppenheimer?
No, J. Robert Oppenheimer.
J. Robert Oppenheimer?
Oppie.
The one thing I learned about Oppenheimer is that he's a real fucker. Dude, Oppenheimer was a real fucker.
And I doubted that. I was like, that guy was not getting bitches.
Nah, Oppenheimer was a real fucker.
Bro. He was, okay, Bucky Florence Pugh as a side piece, and then got Emily Blunt, who was married.
And then some other chick.
Really?
Remember later on, and it was like quickly brushed over that he like stole some girl that was married.
Yeah, that was that was real? Like I thought.
Yeah, he was like her husband never found out about that.
And he was having
Yeah.
I remember that.
Real fucker.
Wow.
Real fuck. Oh, but then also Oppenheimer's grandson said there's no evidence or anything about him trying to poison
the apple thing.
Yeah, he was like that's a rumor or something. Yeah, he's like there's no actual evidence on that.
Yeah, I mean, let's just talk about Cillian Murphy. Killed it. He just has this look, his face, it's the eyes, you know, his eyes.
He was almost Batman.
He was almost Batman. Dude, those scenes of the it was scary, you know? There were, it was just the loudness. I got jumped a few times.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See? Better in theaters.
Yeah, just the look and there was a lot of zoom in like face shots, you know. I'm blanking on the word, but just like shots of him just like, and the whole room's like, and he's like, you know, just like thinking, you know.
Very intense.
Yeah, he pulls off the look of like, holy fuck, paranoia, but like, holy fuck, I just created something that can kill millions of people, everybody, you know? Just like the realization of like, holy fuck, I just did that.
Like, you were just having fun doing it, like 10, 20 minutes back in the film.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, but that was a great moment, because I was thinking about that, and then they brought that up when he was being interrogated in the room, where there was like, when did your morality kick in? Because you were building this shit, and you knew what you were building. So why all of a sudden you now have a heart?
Yeah.
But he's like, well, I saw what the fucking did to Hiroshima.
Yeah.
I said, it made it real to me.
Dude, like, they dropped the bomb, right? And then what? They made 2 more, right?
They made a whole fleet of them.
Oh, and then...
Or maybe it was just 2.
Yeah, well, you know, they dropped the bomb in test, and then, like, what, the next day, or, like, that morning up, they took bombs and just immediately dropped it on fucking Hiroshima.
It was like, all right, bro, we'll call you.
Yeah, all right, this should work.
Yeah, like, thanks.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I mean, you know, y'all need any assistance?
Yeah.
If you... No, we got it from here. You go home. Yeah. And then he had to wait to hear it on the radio. He dropped the ball.
Yep.
And then he heard 8 million people dead.
Yeah.
Some shit. I don't know. I forgot the
It was like 70,000.
Yeah.
But like total in like the year in real life, like
I think it was close to like 200,000.
200,000, yeah. But then like the year with like the radiation, like Agent Orange, that's what they called it, right? It's just like, dude, like people who like were affected or nearby the radius, like their kids were like, you know, like those like Rick and Morty monsters of those aliens of those globs, like that's what it came. Like it's really sad. But last but not least, Iron Man himself, bro.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, people were like, kind of mid, but like,
no, this is.
I think like he killed it because like he like has been dropping, like what? Remember Dr. Doolittle? Not Doctor. You know that fucking movie, like
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, like he killed it. He fucking killed it. Like he could have phoned it in. He doesn't have to try ever again.
Robert Downey Jr. can play Robert Downey Jr. in anything.
Yes.
Just play himself.
Yes, he could play Iron Man again. Like, he could have phoned it in because why does he need to try? He has millions of dollars, you know? But when Nolan calls, bro, like, and he's about it, like, he still put in effort.
Yeah, I love Robert.
With that little twist, right? Like, he was, like, the bad guy. He did it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Emily Blunt.
Never seen Emily Blunt play, like, not like, you know, like a strange, like not nice, like, you know, like she's like very on edge, you know, she's not like a sweet wholesome mom, you know. Never played that role. Underused. Honestly, let's talk about this. Christopher Nolan doesn't know how to write or do anything with women actors.
Say that. I can't say she was underused because all of her scenes were good scenes.
Her only good scene was at the court, at that little room.
No, when she found out about when Oppenheimer was going crazy because Florence killed herself or whatever, and she was like, you can't sin and not expect consequences.
Okay, that was
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, her introduction is her introduction, but like, she did a solid job all around. I mean,
I personally think underused, like very like.
What else could she have done?
More screen time? Well, there's just too many people. I don't know.
Rami Malek was in it for 30 minutes. You want to talk about underused? Most of these motherfuckers were in it for 5 seconds.
It's crazy, bro.
She at least had 20 minutes of screen time.
That's true. Jack Quaid was just there playing the fucking bongos. And then Josh Peck's role was just the fucking...
He showed up twice.
Yeah.
He showed up towards the middle and then at the end.
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about underused?
I definitely think Emily Blunt was like very much... like, she serviced the role, but I don't think Christopher Nolan, he has like a trope of like not knowing how to like write good women characters.
Who played Albert Einstein? That's who.
Oh yeah, who did play Albert Einstein?
That motherfucker looked just like him.
Yeah,
like they actually got Albert for that shit.
Yeah, but go watch Barbie. Go watch Oppenheimer. You don't have to watch Secret Invasion.
Hey, I trust your judgment.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't watch it. I fell off after what? The second episode?
The second episode.
I haven't watched it since.
Which is valid. But that is episode 12 of the Nerd Hour podcast with a review. My rant of Secret Invasion, Barbie, and Oppenheimer. Really appreciate you guys always. Expect a guest coming on here next episode for Mr. 13. Come on, give us a like, subscribe, turn on the bell. Didn't notice that. Turn on the bell.
We gotta start saying this in the beginning.
No, it's always the ending.
Say it in the beginning so the people who tap out.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say it twice then. For the beginning people and the end people. Hit the bell button. Follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. We appreciate you guys. See you next week.